Today's topic is a part of an object which is a part of each and every one of our lives. We, to a certain extent, go to bed with it on our palm and also wake up with it on our palm. No, it is not the mobile phone that I'm talking about, not exactly the mobile phone, but yes, it is the internet. Internet, of course, has a greater importance in each and every one of our lives, day-to-day life. And our today's topic is just a segment of the internet. It is the dark web. But before going into the topic, I'd want to deal with what an internet is. An internet is a global network which helps us with communication and also helps us storing data. So there was this joke that I read online a couple of weeks back. So there was this person who asks a question: how was internet founded? Who found the internet? Or who invented the internet? And there was an answer that another person gives to it, and he says, the superstar Rajinikanth worked tirelessly and meticulously on a typewriter which gave birth to internet. So if you look at it, every single thing in a jovial or a comedic way, Rajinikanth has his hand in each and everything. That's just a part of it. Now, going to the topic of concern, the internet or the dark web. We'll go into dark web, but the internet. The internet is divided into two segments. First is the surface web, and then we have the deep web. The surface web is something that each and every one of us use. Like we have the Facebook, then we have WhatsApp, we have the Google search, and we have the Yahoo Mail, and all these kind of things form a part of this surface web, which is just a 5% of the entire internet network. And then we have something called the deep web. The deep web is like the 400 or 500 times in size compared to the surface web. It is like 95% of the entire internet. So the dark web that I'm talking about is just a tiny segment which comprises of about 10% of this deep web. It's just a tiny compartment of this deep web. So now how it works. So when you take the surface web, you use surface web to also search on various things. For example, you type computer or you type train on the Google search engine, and the hook or the algorithm is placed in such a way that the keyword searches onto train, and you get links which comes onto the page. And you click on it, we get information about the train and stuff like that. And when you go into the deep web, that is where all our private informations are stored. And we don't have links to attain those information. For example, your bank data, all your private messages, all your private documents are stored by companies or by other agents in this deep web. And the dark web is a part of this. So the reason behind me taking this dark web is because I was talking to a couple of my friends, and not many are familiar of this. It is important that we are aware of what's around us. Ignorance is much more worse than the 7 sins in this world. To be ignorant is a sad place to be in. And that is the reason why I want to tell you guys about this dark web. I wouldn't be going in detail about this dark web, but just a gist or a brief about what it is all about. So you guys can go and read about it and inform yourself on a greater detail about this topic. The dark web. It is a dangerous place to be in. Earlier, in the 90s, the government of the US used a search called the Tor or the onion ring. It is a kind of like a software, to access the dark web or the deep web. You need certain softwares like Tor or the Onion Ring, and also various other things, because you have to mask your IP address and the VPN and then use it. So one of those softwares, like how I mentioned earlier, the Tor, was actually made or coded by the US Army. The US Army used this software to communicate to their agents in the field. It is like a safe channel to communication without any hindrance from any other secret agencies. So this channel was made public only in the year 2004, and everybody who has a certain access to it could be using it. Like, for example, if you want to assassinate somebody, that is where you go to. If you want to buy drugs, that is where you go to. If you want to do anything that is considered or frowned or which will not be taken into consideration by anybody on a legal forum, goes into this area. It is important that people be very careful of this special place. I was reading an article a while back about a person who did an investigative journalism, who went into the dark web and the kind of things that happened there. So this particular person, I don't remember the name of this article, the journalist who wrote it. So this person goes inside and does an investigative journalism about the kind of trade, kind of sex trade, and all those kind of things that happens there. It is very shocking. When I read that article, I was surprised. The kind of things that is happening in a parallel world to us. It is right there and we are not aware of it. So this person brings all of these things out. Even pedophilia and all this kind of things. It is gruesome. It is sad. And we are being unaware of it. That is one of the reasons why I want to tell each and every one of us about this particular segment in the deep web that is very present in the internet forum. We have to know about all these kind of things. We have to be well aware of what's around us. And parents who are watching this, you also have to know what our children are looking at on the internet. It is a very dangerous place to tread upon. Once you are in it, it is very difficult to come out. Being aware of it is of primary importance. Learn a lot more about this, what's happening around us, get a better knowledge about all this, observe what's happening around.